NFL draft wrapped up on Saturday. They started to pack things up to move out of town.
Man, it was nice.
It was nice. And Mary's back with this week's forecast by the hours.
It's time to get back to it.
We had such a beautiful weekend. There was a little rain yesterday, but the temps were up there for sure.
Yeah, Saturday was a little soggy, but we need one of those days to kind of recover.
Yeah.
It was a shame it happened on the last day of the draft. I was like, if we could just get all these fans in here with no rain, we're going to look so good.
There was some dry time, but it's like, hey, welcome to Pittsburgh. This is what we're used to. This is what normally happens.
This is what happens Saturday. All right, so we're going to start with Steve. He is gardening this evening.
Yeah, I think it's great. A lot of people want to get their soil ready and kind of dig up. And this evening is the nicest evening. We're going to see mid-70s, and then it'll rain tonight, and then it's going to rain again on Wednesday. So enjoy today. Get what you need to get done outside this evening.
So do it this week.
Yeah, for sure.
So my thing is, because we're going to talk about this, but cooler temperatures are coming. So don't plant anything that could potentially die in the frost.
You have to have a green thumb. You have to know your plants. You got to know what. I don't know. I don't have a green thumb. I'm like, what do I plant?
You plant your plastic flowers. That's fine.
So good.
Bob is going golfing in Irwin tomorrow morning. How are things looking?
Ooh, it's gonna be rainy. You got some light showers, but maybe push it back a little bit later. So mid-50s, it's still mild. We'll start to see most of the heavy rain will be done with by 6 o'clock, and then you just have a few straggling showers between about 8 and 10 o'clock, and then a few isolated showers through the evening. But I don't know. I feel like sometimes people still golf in the rain.
If you have that scheduled tee time, you got to make it. Right? That's what I hear, anyways.
Dottie is playing pickleball on Tuesday. Now, I don't know if this is an indoor or an outdoor court. There's a lot of indoor courts too. So if it's indoors, that would work great.
Yeah, the second part of tomorrow definitely looks better in terms of rain. There's just a small chance for an isolated storm, but you still have dry time to enjoy. Mid-60s, so another day where we're still slightly above normal, 70 degrees. We're just going to have to battle those on and off showers through the evening, but just kind of track that and just enjoy the dry time when you can, because it's getting a lot cooler.
It sounds like today is going to be the best day of the week, but TJ is going for a bike ride, wants to know the best day to get out there.
Today.
It is today, right?
Not Wednesday, that's for sure.
What's happening Wednesday?
Wednesday, we have heavy rain. Oh, it's going to be raining all day. Some people could see about an inch of rainfall, so it's going to be pretty soggy. And if you even have any games going on Wednesday into the evening, those fields, it's going to be tough to kind of recover from those.
Okay.
But, Thursday, Friday, if you're a fan of the 50s, upper 50, it's doable. It's partly cloudy. It looks pretty dry. It's doable for a bike ride. You put on your long sleeve, you put on your, your leggings, because I bike ride all the time. I know exactly. I know what to wear.
Every day?
Yeah, I have a bike. I don't even ride the one that's in my basement, but it's fine.
Yeah.
So end of the week, a little chilly, but you'll find dry time.
I told you I have been looking ahead for the month, and it looks like we were going to be below average for the whole month of May, and I'm not happy about it.
Let's just say through the start of May. We've got to manifest warmer temperatures for the end of May.
I don't mind.
I'm like 65 and sunny. I'm ready for once we start to get closer to summer.
Yeah.
Okay, Mary. Thank you. Achy joints, frizzy hair, and moisture in the basement. Humidity has the power to really change the course of your day. Ray Petledge shows us how the sky and the surface work hand in hand to make it rain.
I love getting your questions, and I got a great one today from Steve. He asks, it's pouring rain, but the outdoor humidity gauge says 74% relative humidity. How's that possible? Shouldn't it be 100%? This is a great question because it shows Steve is paying attention to the meteorological ingredients needed to make rain. Obviously, to get rain, you need the water cycle. Surface water evaporates. That water vapor rises into the atmosphere where it condenses into cloud droplets. Those cloud droplets bump into each other, causing them to grow, and when they get too heavy, they fall back to the surface as precipitation. The thing about this, though, is that the ingredients here at the surface needed to make weather are completely different than the ingredients needed high up in the sky. While Steve had a relative humidity of 74% on the ground, once that water vapor condensed into a cloud, that's where you're going to find the 100% relative humidity, which is way high up. We can see how the temperature and dew point change with height by using weather balloons. When the temperature, or the red line, intersects with the dew point, or the green line, that's where you're going to find condensation or 100% relative humidity. That said, you do need an elevated relative humidity here on the ground for a raindrop to survive from the cloud all the way back down here to the surface. If it's too dry at the surface, the raindrops are going to evaporate before they hit the ground. This rain will show on radar, but it does not make it into the rain gauge. This evaporating rain is known as virga. For rain to survive, typically you need a relative humidity level of at least 50%, but levels of 70% or higher, like what Steve has, are better. Steve, you had a great question, and if you have a great question, make sure you send it my way. Reporting from home, I'm meteorologist Ray Petlin.
That report coming with blue skies behind it. Still to come on Talk Pittsburgh, it's never too late to feel seen. Find out how kindness is turning someday into today for seniors in Allegheny County.
And our mascot fanatic was on the hunt last week. Who did Boaz find at the NFL draft? We'll show you. That's next.